Guys, I have to do this live stream, okay? My hair is in a bun. I don't have makeup on. My earrings are not on. I'm wearing like a really comfy shirt, drinking some tea. So it's really not a live stream day for me. Technically, I should probably be cuddling and reading a book because it's raining and I'm going to go to see Michelle Obama later on, which is super exciting. But anyway, when I hop off my client sessions, I hop up with so much energy and so freaking excited to talk to you guys. There's so many ideas that I get, and I'm like, this is such a message that everyone needs to get, right? So with that said, I wanted to just do a quick pop-up live stream while I drink my tea, which is cold now, because I've had it for an entire client session, 2 client sessions actually. And I wanted to talk about having too many ideas because I feel like this is something that I've struggled with in the past. All of my clients struggle with it at some point or another. And I actually still struggle with it now, but I just have really good tools and resources to like help me move through it and actually become effective and efficient in my business. So the first thing I want you to know, it's like most of you probably have a crap ton of ideas every single day, right? And it's actually being counterproductive to your success and your progress of your business because you have so many things going on and you're like, oh my God, I could do this, I could do that, I could run a challenge, I could create a program, I could work with this person, I could work with this other person, I could go in this group. And you have so many ideas, right? That you are like paralyzed to the point that you don't trust yourself enough to choose one and move forward with it and execute it until the very end and see results. So you're stuck in like idea land over and over and over again, and you have more ideas and more ideas and more ideas, and you don't execute. So you freak yourself out because you're like, oh my God, but I have all of these ideas and I'm not seeing any results. Well, it's because you just have ideas. You haven't taken action, right? So I want to tell you like what to do if this is happening to you, if you're feeling a little paralyzed in your business. Hi, Lisa, welcome. If you're feeling paralyzed in your business right now and you just keep getting a ton of ideas, I want you to think about this. Your ideas are safe, okay? So that's why it's so important if you're a creative who is constantly thinking of new things to process or do or create. I need you, okay? And it's funny because my client hopped on her session today and she's like, look what I have. And she had exactly what I recommend to my clients all the time. So like intuitively, she like knew what to do. But I tell my clients all the time, have an ideas journal. So buy yourself a book, use an old book, staple a whole bunch of paper together, whatever you want, but have an ideas journal where you can take all of those ideas, write them down, and know that they're safe, okay? I think what happens a lot of the times is we have all of these ideas and we're scared to focus on one because we're scared of letting go of the other ones. But if we just give ourselves permission to write them in an ideas journal and be like, I love all of these ideas that I'm having. I'm going to put you here while I'm focusing on this one and finalizing this one and moving forward with this one and executing and seeing results from this one, okay? But that doesn't mean that you and I are over, right? Like it doesn't mean that I'll never think about you again. It doesn't mean that I won't execute you. It just means that for now, you're safe here and I will come back to you. And I think that gives you the openness to focus on one idea, knowing that all of your other ideas are safe. So Lisa says, yes, too many ideas and so stuck. Oh my God, tell me more about that. Like, where do you feel stuck? What ideas do you have? What do you want to move forward with? Tell me a little bit more. I'd love to explore it deeper. So that's the first thing, Lisa. I think just you writing down all of your ideas and being like, okay, you're here. Now let me pick one. Let me pick the one that makes me more excited. Let me pick the one that's the most strategically aligned to my business success and the things that I want to achieve in my business. Let me pick that one and get it done, knowing that all of these other ones are safe. Okay, so that's the first tip I would give you. That's the best thing you can do. I do this all the time because my mind does not stop thinking. I literally write ideas everywhere, in my hand, on my hands, on my book, on this, and they all get transferred into my ideas book. Lisa says, I love the idea. I love the idea. And she says, implementation. Cool. Implementation with what? And that's good that you're bringing that up, that the word implementation is coming up, because hi, Talina, welcome, lady. Here's where I'm going next. Sometimes, and this happens to me all the time, we allow our ideas to be an excuse or a cover-up or a defense mechanism, so we don't have to implement and we don't have to move through the uncomfortable aspect of actually executing. Okay, so I don't know if that made sense, but like, think about it. If you're stuck in the habit of like, oh, I have so many ideas, that's actually benefiting you in some shape or form, which is like kind of like what I was trying to get to in my client session today, where it's like there's always a benefit to the thing that you feel like you're doing wrong, right? So like the example that I gave today was like, I used to get so flustered at my boyfriend so fast because I'm very like strategic, very like, I know how to do things quick, fast. And if he wouldn't do it my way, I would be like, what are you doing? And I would get really mad at him. And then we would get into a fight, and then he would hug me, and then he would say that he loved me, and then we would have an amazing time together, right? So like there was actually a benefit for me getting mad. There is a benefit of me getting flustered because I know that at the end he's going to end up hugging me and telling me that he loves me. So I think becoming really aware as to like, how is that benefiting you? How is having too many ideas in your business benefiting you? Is it keeping you away from having to do things that you're uncomfortable with, like reaching out to clients or posting content or doing a live stream or starting your Facebook group? Like, is it keeping you away from like pain and discomfort and scary things? Or is it maybe keeping you away from a desire that feels really scary to you? Maybe you feel really scared to make $10,000 a month, right? So like, or maybe you feel like you're gonna fail, so maybe it's keeping you safe of not even trying. Maybe like having too many ideas is keeping you safe, and it's allowing you to not try at all, right? So like, if you don't try, you don't fail. So think about that. So those are my 2 tips, and I'm gonna hop off right now. But those are my 2 tips if you have too many ideas. It's like, number 1, write them down, give them an ideas journal, and like give yourself permission to know that your ideas are safe, right? Just because you're not thinking about them all the time doesn't mean that they're not safe. They're there and you will get back to them. And then the second thing is like, how is having too many ideas benefiting me? And how is it protecting me? And what kind of like positive outcome is coming from this? Because the more aware that you become of that, the easier it's going to be for you to acknowledge like, okay, so this is like my safe mechanism. This is not all the time. Sometimes we don't use ideas as a safe mechanism, but a lot of times we do. So just give it some thought. This may be you, it may not be you. But if it is you, now you know like, oh, cool. So having a lot of ideas is actually keeping me from doing scary things, or it's keeping me from the potential of failure, or it's keeping me from the potential of success, like whatever you're scared of. So think about those things. If you're watching this live, let me know what ideas, what's like the number 1 idea that you have right now that you want to implement, so that you can like state it, declare it, start making it real, and choose one to focus on. So that's number 1. And also tell me like, how do you think having too many ideas is benefiting you? So if you're here live, I want to know those things. If you are here watching the replay, I also want to know those things. And if you get yourself an ideas journal, take a picture with it and post it in the group and be like, I got my ideas journal. I'm ready to start implementing and executing a little bit more. Talina says, a journal is my best friend for ideas. Ah, yes, me too. Lisa says, yes. Love that you relate to this, Lisa. I love that you caught me live. By the way, guys, go in the Facebook group and turn on notifications so you know that when I come live, because I come live at least once a week. Every Monday I'm here live, and sometimes I do more, like I do pop-up live streams like this and stuff like that. So definitely turn on notifications for my live streams, turn on notifications for the group, and let so that you can, oops, sorry, Nick, he's calling me, so that you can always know when I'm live and things like that. Also, let me know in the group, like, what questions do you have? What are you struggling with in your business? The more that you tell me these things, the more that I can help you move through it, the more that you're going to work on your business, the more that you're going to execute, the more that you're going to get success, and the more that you're going to like me and you're going to want to work with me in my programs and my things. So let me help you. Let me support you. I have built a wildly successful coaching business from scratch. I have helped dozens and dozens of women from all over the world do the same. So I definitely have the strategy, the experience, the confidence, the education to help you. And this is the #1 place to do it. So definitely let me know. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. This is a safe space. Keep me updated with everything. Listen, Marie says, do you have a group? Yeah. So the Land of New Coaches is actually my group. I created it about, I don't know, a year, 2 years ago. A year, 2 years ago. So this is actually my community. I am the host of it, even though I really do believe that this is our community and you guys are equally important. This is our space. This is our place. But yeah, that's it. What other questions do you guys have? I'm going to stay a minute or so. And if I have no more questions, I'll just come back and check for replay answers. But Nick keeps calling me like crazy, so I wonder what he wants. So I'll give you guys a few minutes. And other than that, thank you for joining me, ladies. This has been awesome. I love that you vibe with me with like my messy hair and my cold tea in this rainy weather. But at the end of the day, if this reached one person and it helped one person move the needle further in their business, in their confidence, I'm happy. Like that's just my what's the word I'm looking for? That's what fulfills me, right? Like if I can pop on here looking like crazy and helping you guys a little bit, that's what makes me happy. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend. Lisa, I hope to see more of you in here, girl. And let me know when you get that ideas journal. Take a picture with it, celebrate with me, tag me, ask me questions. I'm always here and available. Talina, thank you for joining live. Amanda, thank you for joining live. And that's it. I'm hopping off. Bye, everyone.